In this video, I'm going to show you the major updates that have come into us in 15.16 of Gorebox. So the first thing you'll notice is that the map icons have been changed. Legacy, F2 square, planes, and the sea map icons all look updated now. So the first major update is to the sea map. So as you can see earlier, it was just a large platform that was just jutting out of the seabed. But now the platform lays upon a bed of rocks, and it's got a nice little wooden border. It's got a couple of palm trees, a pretty little dock, there's some underwater rocks, there's some buoys. Oh, they're even a little bit lit up at night. And as you go away from the center platform of the map, you'll notice that the seabed gets lower and lower, just like how you'd find it to be in real life, I suppose. The next major change comes to the plains map. As you can see, the platform has been changed a little bit. We've got this nice little border, and it's even got a slight edge to it. And in the background of this map, we've got a whole bunch of beautiful trees, and it will take you quite a while to reach to the end of them. So there are a bunch of PNG trees laying down upon a bunch of, well, more PNG trees and rocks. So yeah, I really like the luscious look of the background of this map. I'm in the legacy map, and as you can see, it also has got the same background. Very beautiful. Amongst the new vehicles, we've got the quad bike, we've got the beautiful looking lowrider, and you can make it bounce on one side or on the other side, or you can even make it jump entirely. So that's pretty cool. Ow, whoa. The next new vehicle is the road roller, and it's very slow, but I believe it should be very powerful. It steers from the rear wheels, and it's absolutely great for running over ragdolls. I'm sure they'd disagree though. Next up, we've got 7 new whimsical vehicles, which include this wheelchair. It's even got a little horn attached to it. This drivable couch. This way, you can be a couch potato and still go outdoors. Next, we've got this drivable toilet. It's very top heavy and thereby a bit difficult to steer, and you can go poo poo and vroom vroom at the same time with it. Next, we've got what I believe is known as a dashing car. I used to never really understand how to drive one of these as a kid. If they ever bring multiplayer back, it would be fun to dash into other players with this. Next, we've got this tiny little drivable toy car. You know, I always wanted one of these as a kid. Thank you F2 Games for helping me realize my childhood fantasies as an adult. Next, we've got a drivable bathtub. The horn of this vehicle is actually a fart sound. It would have been better if it was a squeaky duck. Next, we've got this drivable ball, or the horn of this is also a fart sound actually. And I'm going bowling in this vehicle. It's gonna be a knockout, guys. Wait, it's actually called a strike and not a knockout, but my victims can't really correct me anymore. Now, considering that this is the April Fool's update, I'm assuming that these vehicles will be removed by the time the next update comes around, or by the time the month of April is over. Hopefully they will be spawnable through a special command, or even more hopefully they'll just keep them in the game. They are really cool vehicles. Now the next major update are these new wrecked vehicles, and some of these wrecks are of vehicles we already have in the game, like this van or the sedan and the Humvee. But some of these wrecks are vehicles that we don't have in the game as of yet, like this one right here and the city bus. So I'm going to assume that these two vehicles are going to be added at some point in the future updates. We've also got this wreck of a large airplane, and GDev did mention that he is going to bring airplanes into the game in the future. And since the cockpit is somewhat well detailed, I wouldn't be surprised if this plane comes into the game in the future. We've also got a few spawnable wheels in the game now, and you can even kick them around, and I assume that you'll even be able to use them for the creation of contraptions. Now for the new weapons, first up we've got the grenade launcher, and it's pretty cool, although I'm sure that guy would disagree with me. Next we've got the UMP-45. It's a light submachine gun. Then we've got the combat knife. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Next we've got the hammer. It was already available in the game earlier, but now it's accessible from the weapons tab. Next we've got the worst fists, and I assume that this is a reward for beating the worst curse boss. and it's super duper powerful. Next, the Reality Crusher version 2 has 3 new modes including Ignite, which allows you to set core dolls and other items on fire. Why isn't the fire hurting them though? Dude, do you even care that you're lit on fire? Oh, he does. Ouch, I'm dying as well. Next, you've got the invulnerability mode for a fizz gun, and if you use it on a go doll, he's gonna be completely immune to your attacks. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Next, we've got the interface mode for the fizz gun, but I'm not really sure what it does as of right now. Next, the icons for all of the spawnable go dolls have been changed. They look a lot more better now. And we've got a couple of new NPCs. So the Fallen Soldier has now been replaced, I'm assuming at least temporarily, by the Tumble Trooper. Let's spawn him in.
What's up, bastard? You must fucking die! Come out and face me, man!
Okay, he looks super weird but kinda cool at the same time. And he's got some interesting voice lines. Time to die. The next new NPC is called Dead Soto Gary, and as you can tell from the little image itself, it's a reference to a short YouTube video. If anyone has a link to it, please link it down in the description. And it's just a dead ragdoll with a banner of Gary Soto's mask attached to it, and it's even missing his right arm for some reason. Next, we've got a new Easter egg. So if you come to the Afterglow map, you should come to these containers right here and no clip in between them to activate this little old version of the Reality Crusher. It takes a few seconds and it transports you to the House of Lament. It's all foggy and dark around here. There's a lot of water. And at the center of this area there's this tiny little island, and it's got this large house which isn't enterable as of right now. I wonder if this is just an Easter egg or if this is the location of the next boss battle in Gorebox. This island is also surrounded by these large and pointy stone pillars. Now once you're on this map though, you can't really exit it, so the only way to go back is to quit Gorebox altogether. Now we've also got some extra weapons that haven't officially been added into the game as of yet. For the first one, you have to type in /cube VSSK and you get this pretty badass sniper rifle. I'm gonna have fun comparing this to the other sniper rifles in the game. For the next secret weapon, you want to type in /give MR27 and you've got this new shotgun and it's pretty powerful. Wow. Next you want to type in /give M202 and you get what is sort of like an RPG launcher, and as you can see, the animations aren't all done yet, and I assume when they do that it will be officially added into the game. Next we've got numerous new entities added to the game, and some of the old ones have been redesigned and they look a lot better now, as you can see right here. So amongst the new entities, we've got the piston right here, which I haven't figured out how to work as of yet. We've got the propeller, and if you activate it, it just goes bye bye. Then we've got the circular saw, and that's gotta hurt, right? Next we've got several new emitters, including the fire emitter, the smoke particle emitter, the plasma particle emitter, the neutron particles emitter, the acid particles emitter, the shadow particles emitter, and finally the heavy shadow particles emitter. Oh yeah, and we've also got this new teleporter. I've set one here on this roof, and I've set the other one on that control tower right there. So if I simply stand on it, it's gonna teleport me all the way there. And if I keep standing on it, it'll just take me back and forth. So pretty cool object. So that's it for this quick overview of all of the major updates in this version of Gorebox. Click here to watch my latest video where I've added 70 plus modded commands into the game. And don't worry, I will go into more detail in regards to all of the items added in this update. So I've been Jadav, you've been my audience, thank you for watching, and goodbye.